Digibyte versus Litecoin. Is Litecoin's advantages enough to justify a 25 times increase in market cap value over Digibyte in the current state that it is? Talking about it in this video, so stay tuned. What's going on, guys? Before you go ahead and crucify me, before you guys say I'm insane and you get mad at me for talking about Litecoin versus Digibyte, just give me a little bit of time to explain what I'm talking about. Just give me some time here. Let me talk first before you guys start commenting about how this is fraud and how I'm trying to manipulate the price of Litecoin. Because I do own Litecoin, I do own Digibyte. I own more Digibyte than Litecoin, but still, I'm a believer in both coins. But the idea of this video really is to compare Digibyte versus Litecoin fundamentally, looking at the different benefits of both and then comparing, and then try to justify the market cap on Litecoin versus Digibyte. So give me 5 minutes and then you can decide if you think I'm totally full of crap or if I do have a valid point here. So the first thing that we can talk about, obviously, is the price. The price of Litecoin versus the price of Digibyte. This video really isn't about the price right now. It's more about the market cap. So the price of Litecoin is around $200. The price of Digibyte is around 3.5 cents right now. So looking at the maximum supply, you have 84 million for Litecoin. You have 21 billion for Digibyte. That's around 260 Digibyte versus 1 Litecoin. Litecoin was created in 2011. Digibyte was created in 2014. Both coins are built on the UTXO blockchain, which is very similar to Bitcoin. Really, Litecoin is just like a breakaway from Bitcoin, using that UTXO blockchain supply and then increasing speed and stuff like that, where Digibyte kind of went in a little bit faster direction, and Jared made some improvements that he saw down the line, like adding the 5 algorithms versus the 1 algorithm for Litecoin. So Litecoin only has 1 algorithm for mining. That's an ASIC miners. That's controlled mostly by Chinese miners. You have 65% of the hash power for Litecoin for mining coming out of China. For Digibyte, the mining power is evenly distributed across 5 different algorithms across the world. This increases security and also makes Digibyte much more decentralized than Litecoin. Now, talking transaction speed wise, Litecoin has a 2.5 minute block timing, 2 megabit blocks. Digibyte has a 15-second block timing. Block sizes are increased every 2 years. The current size of Digibyte block is 2 megabits. Digibyte and Litecoin have the same size blocks, but the thing for Digibyte is that it has the 5 algorithms, which makes for the 15-second block time, so it's much faster. Litecoin is able to handle 65 transactions per second. Digibyte is able to handle 560 transactions per second. Every 2 years, the blockchain doubles the transactions per second by doubling the block size, with transaction speeds reaching 280,000 transactions per second by year 2035. And the argument a lot of people make is, hey, you know, there's other faster coins, there's this and that. But really what it comes down to is Digibyte is the fastest UTXO blockchain that there is. Proof of work, mineable cryptocurrency. This is a real coin. This is not a token. This is not created out of thin air like some of the other coins that claim that they are faster than Digibyte. That's fine. You made a token that's faster. That's a different video in itself. We're going to stick to talking about Litecoin versus Digibyte here, that are 2 UTXO blockchain proof of work mineable coins. Both coins have SegWit. So that's the technicals, comparing the technology, comparing the speed, and the overall fundamentals, Litecoin versus Digibyte. Obviously, the supply is going to be different. So I'm not expecting Digibyte to get to $300, $400, $500 in the future like Litecoin has already done, because the supply on Litecoin is much lower. Now, what I am questioning here is, why is there such a difference in market cap value? Obviously, we have to talk about notoriety. We have to talk about the big names. We have to talk about the history of Litecoin. Now, Litecoin recently in 2017 made a major push because of Coinbase. So Litecoin was added to Coinbase. Once Litecoin was added to Coinbase, it went to the moon. Now, I say moon literally because Litecoin went from $5 in January 2017 to around $400 on Coinbase by the end of 2017. So that's a massive move, and a lot of that is contributed to the idea of Litecoin being added to Coinbase. People also contribute the Litecoin move to the issues with Bitcoin. Bitcoin went up massively. The transaction speeds were all clogged up. People couldn't buy and sell. They couldn't get confirmation, so people started to use Litecoin. That's one of the arguments people make. That's why they say Litecoin went up so big in December. But I also think that overall, the big reason for Litecoin going up was a psychological reason, because it was the cheapest coin on Coinbase at the time. So you had Ethereum, you had Litecoin, you had Bitcoin in December. Which one was the cheapest one? For a first-time crypto investor, what coin would they buy? Would they buy Bitcoin? Would they buy Ethereum, which were all, $400, $500 or more? Or would they buy Litecoin, which was under $100, $200? So it made more sense for a first-time investor, at least psychologically, for people who wanted to own one coin. They could buy one Litecoin easily compared to not being able to own any large size of Bitcoin because the price was fluctuating so much. It was so much more expensive. So Litecoin benefited greatly from being added to Coinbase. So another twist to the story is Charlie Lee was once a developer employee of Coinbase. There's also some very kind of weird communications where Charlie Lee was on Telegram talking about how Litecoin was going to get added to Coinbase, how things were happening. You can see right before Litecoin was added to Coinbase that the price started to increase drastically days before being added to Coinbase. Very similar to the insider trading on Bitcoin Cash that we talked about recently, how Bitcoin Cash, out of nowhere, days before being added to Coinbase, started to raise in value. And then the day that it was added to Coinbase, everyone's like, well, now we know why. So there's also this kind of idea that Litecoin was added to Coinbase, and then right after being added, Charlie Lee quit Coinbase, and then comes out saying that he sold all of his Litecoin because he didn't want people saying that he had any type of conflict of interest. Now, would it not be a conflict of interest for him to own Litecoin when he worked for Coinbase, and then for him to petition for Litecoin to be added to Coinbase, and then after it goes up 400%, he sells? So that's a very interesting idea. So all of a sudden, Charlie Lee is saying, hey, I don't want any kind of conflict of interest. Well, why did he not have a conflict of interest when Litecoin was $5, it got added to Coinbase, and then he sold above 400? So obviously, a lot of questions to be asked here. I don't think Charlie Lee is going to answer any of those questions because he recently on Twitter denied that he knew anything about Digibyte. Well, I actually have talked to Jared from Digibyte, the founder of Digibyte, and he has confirmed that him and Charlie Lee have talked before. It's very obvious that Charlie Lee knows what Digibyte is. And the big question now is he scared that Digibyte basically does everything that Litecoin does, but faster and better? These are questions that I ask myself daily, and I'm trying to figure out the psychological reason that Litecoin is priced so much higher than Digibyte. Now, when I talk about price, I'm talking about market cap. I'm talking about market cap. I'm not talking about the actual price of the coin. Market cap, in theory, Digibyte should be very, very close to Litecoin's market cap. So I look at Litecoin as a proof of concept. So Litecoin works. People love it. People are very excited about LitePay. They're excited about the speed of Litecoin. They're excited about the overall coin as a means of transaction. Now, what they don't know is that Digibyte does everything that Litecoin does, but better. I challenge you to leave a comment below telling me how Litecoin is superior in technology versus Digibyte. That's a good question. So you can leave a comment below if you have that answer. I would love to know because I've been doing the research and I can't figure it out personally. Now, someone's going to comment and say, yeah, but Digibyte doesn't get any love. Nobody cares about Digibyte. Litecoin has LitePay. Litecoin has all the big time people talking about it. Yes, that's what's happening. That's why the price of Litecoin is so high, because the celebrities, because of LitePay. Now, one thing to think about here is LitePay is not created by Litecoin. Litecoin did not go out and make LitePay. LitePay is a company that started a credit card for Litecoin. They worked out a deal with Visa. They made the card. It's not that Litecoin went out and said, hey, we're making a credit card. This is a separate company that made the credit card that's calling it LitePay. Now, LitePay, it sounds like Litecoin's like a credit card that Litecoin made, but Litecoin is not an entity. Litecoin is not a company. This is not a Litecoin credit card. This is a LitePay credit card. This is a company called LitePay that made a credit card for Litecoin. That's a very big misunderstanding that I think a lot of people think about. When they see Litecoin, they see LitePay, they're like, oh, wow, Litecoin has a credit card. No, LitePay is a company that made a credit card for Litecoin. That's not to devalue what they're doing, but really what it comes down to is this is an outside company that's focusing on Litecoin. The same thing could happen for Digibyte. If a large company came along and said, hey, we want to make a credit card for Digibyte, there's nothing stopping them from doing that. No one's going to say, no, you can't do it, because it's an open, decentralized blockchain. If PayPal came along and said, hey, we want to use Digibyte as our main cryptocurrency, they could do that. People can build apps, they can build things on top of the blockchain. There's so many possibilities. So the more and more that Digibyte is used, the more important it is to think about the transaction speed. Another aspect of Digibyte is DigiShield. DigiShield was added in 2014. This stops large mining pools that mine large numbers of Digibyte at low difficulty. This is solved by recalculating the block difficulty between each block, allowing for a faster correction when a multi-pool begins or ceases contributing to Digibyte. The same technology is now being used on over 25 altcoins, including Dogecoin, Zcash, BitTokens, Bitcoin Gold, and more. Technically, fundamentally, there is nothing that Litecoin does better. So now we must ask, why is the value of Litecoin 25 times the market cap? Question I want answered. I want you guys to answer that question, but I'm also trying to answer it in this video. That's what this whole video is about. It's not to say that I hate Litecoin, that I hate every other coin but Digibyte. Really, the question here is, I want to know why people are valuing Litecoin so much higher than Digibyte. Obviously, Coinbase is a huge driver in this factor. The Coinbase/Litecoin correlation is massive in the sense of Litecoin's success. Everybody who opens a Coinbase account, the first thing they look at is Litecoin. They think, okay, it's cheap. I'm going to buy a little bit because it's so cheap. I can buy 3, 4, 5 coins for much less than I can buy 1 Ethereum or buy 1 Bitcoin. So that's definitely helping Litecoin in the long run here, is that a lot of people, when they first get into cryptocurrencies using Coinbase, they open up an account and they can buy Litecoin right there. Obviously, Litecoin is also being used much more widely as a payment processing system. Now with LitePay and all these other companies using Litecoin with their cards, you have Allegiant, all these different payment processing systems are now working with Litecoin and using Litecoin. That's not to say that these same companies can't go, hey, we like Digibyte as well, and now we're offering the same services for Digibyte. Now you gotta think about here, Digibyte is 3 years newer than Litecoin. If you look at the overall story, the overall chart of Litecoin, you can see a similar move with Digibyte. It's not to say that it's an exact replica, but Litecoin really didn't explode until 2017 when it went to the moon with the addition of Coinbase. So now we have to ask ourselves, if Digibyte was added to Coinbase, would it break over $1 in the first couple months? That's a good question. Again, I think if you add a coin like Digibyte to Coinbase, what happens? Everybody is excited. They can buy 1,000 Digibyte coins for less than $100. That's an amazing offer. For me, I can go, hey, I can buy a bunch of Digibyte for $100. That's awesome. Just off the psychological idea that new time investors, that new cryptocurrency buyers for the first time buy Digibyte easily and fast on Coinbase. So fingers crossed that somehow Digibyte gets added to Coinbase. Who knows? Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. But still, long term, I still see the value here comparing Digibyte to Litecoin. You really got to think about here is Litecoin's a proof of concept. People want a fast coin to be able to use for payment processing, to buy and sell things, to send money back and forth. If people love Litecoin, why would they not love Digibyte, which is faster and cheaper than Litecoin? It's also more secure and more decentralized. So everything that Litecoin is, Digibyte is better. Now, I know I'm going to get a lot of hate from people who are going to tell me that Litecoin's better, Litecoin's the best, blah, blah, blah. But really, tell me how Litecoin versus Digibyte is better other than Charlie Lee, other than celebrity, other than the mass media promoting Litecoin. How is Litecoin better than Digibyte? You might say, oh, well, they have the Lightning Network. Yeah, well, Digibyte can use Lightning Network as well. They can both do atomic swaps. Everything Litecoin can do, Digibyte can do better. You know that song? Everything you can do, I can do better. Everything you can do, I can do better too. That song, yeah, it's a good one. But let's really kind of dive in here and figure out why Litecoin is so much more expensive than Digibyte. Market cap. Remember, we're not talking about price-wise, we're talking about market cap for this video. So I want to know. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. And I'm expressing my opinion solely on the belief that I think Digibyte is grossly undervalued compared to Litecoin at this value right now. So we're going to see what happens these next couple months, next couple years. But right now, I wanted you guys to really tell me why you think Litecoin is that much better than Digibyte other than, you know, what I just talked about. And I want to remind you that I am not a hater on Litecoin. Like I said, I own Litecoin, I own Digibyte, I own Ethereum, I own multiple coins and investments. I do own more Digibyte than Litecoin just because it's so much cheaper and I like the ROI at this point. This is not a video to say that I want Litecoin to go away, that Litecoin is worthless. This is a video to really ask people why they believe the value of Litecoin is so much greater than Digibyte. So there it is, crypto friends. Leave a comment, hit that like button, and also, if you haven't already, subscribe.